Unai, ¿cómo estás?
Sorry?
¿Cómo estás?
Ah, okay.
Oh, Lord.
Fine, thank you. Thank you. Very happy. Very happy.
Unai, tell us, how good does this feel, beating Bayern Munich at Villa Park on the club's return to the Champions League? It has to be very special for you.
Good evening. Yes, of course. We are very happy, very proud of our work and the commitment we have here, everybody, to try to increase our level playing last year in Conference League and this year in Champions League, and of course to get days like tonight's playing against one of the best teams in the world, Bayern Munich, trying to face them, and of course at the end winning is the level we want to try to keep for a long time. But we are doing each step forward, trying to be strong, and today I think we got it, and we are happy for our supporters here in Villa Park after long time not playing in Champions League, and of course remembering the final Aston Villa played against Bayern Munich winning in 1982. A lot of things emotionally very important, a very good moment for a lot of people.
Mister, soy Thierry. I'm going to carry on in English. First and foremost, well done with what you've done and what you've been doing for such a long time as a coach. I wanted to talk about how you went with this game tactically and how you approach the game, because it's not easy to stop Bayern Munich and to find a way to hurt them. I just think at the beginning, the team was a bit too emotional, I think, and you were a bit too passive. But the way you find the words to find a way, to make sure that the team was going to be better in the second half and you were going to take the ball off them and make sure you were going to hurt them. Tell us how you went about it defensively and to find a way to attack them after.
Yes, of course, very tough match. And they were demanding us defensively a lot. We were trying to push higher than we did, but it was not easy because they are building up a lot even with the goalkeeper. With Neuer, and we were trying to stay strong in our mentality, trying to close line pass inside, trying to get duels winning outside with their wingers, and really fantastic. The players, they were following the game plan we did, fantastic, and they were being successful. And of course, sometimes we needed defense set pieces, corners. We needed as well some save of Emiliano Martinez. He played fantastic, but we were always in the match and progressively feeling comfortable, progressively getting a little bit more ball possession longer, and of course trying to get some transition, trying to get some attack. And in 90 minutes, we needed to be always trying to keep being focusing our game plan and waiting our opportunities. And I think with John Duran, it was fantastic, his goal, but was fantastic as well the match he played, Watkins with Upamecano, very strong, his fight with him. And the last 20 minutes adding one fresh player like John Duran, the goal was coming for this situation.
Mister, I wanted to talk about Philogen and his game. Because you talked about, obviously, the two strikers, and now I love how you put your shape, that 4-2-4. Usually you put pressure with your wingers, but today you couldn't do it with Philogen, and I saw him growing into the game, because at the very beginning he didn't know what to do. He didn't know if he had to go to take Davis or to help Konsa on the side. I saw Konsa a couple of times asking him to go inside and stay higher. How did you manage the progression of his game also as an individual?
Very important, the defense moment for our wingers. Usually the wingers, they are offensively very important, but today they were very important defensively. And Jayden, I was speaking with him yesterday, and he was excited to play. He was, because Leon Bailey, he is still being a little bit with some pain, not fit 100%. And we tried to play with him, but he wasn't really feeling comfortable. And Jayden is a player, after his comeback, after his injury as well, is really very important for us. And the match he played today was fantastic, because I think we recovered and we have one player more adding in the structure we will need for the next matches. And really, he did fantastic job, fantastic.
Thank you.
you are the king of Aston Villa right now. Has Prince William, our future king, said congratulations yet?
It's amazing as well how he's supporting us, the Prince William, but not now. 2 years ago, when we were not playing Europe, he was coming to our training ground. He was spending with us, watching the training session, having a lunch, like one more, very humble with us. And last year in conference, he was coming, and of course, he deserved to be today at Bayern Munich because he was supporting us even before I arrived here. And I think for us, when he's coming here, spending with us a few minutes or sometimes in the training ground, really we are feeling very good and very comfortable, and we appreciate a lot his visit to us.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
Great results tonight. Match day 2 is done. We've got the new format going on. The table looks interesting, doesn't it? The table is not what we would have expected it to be, I think. Although, obviously, the point of this new format is that we get,
It's early doors, though. It's very difficult to. I think as we know, the big surprise is the team that's second on the table. Then after Villa, let's all be honest.
Yeah.
Villa being there, obviously playing Bayern Munich, Sparta Prague being there also, Atalanta. Then after Milan being solo, maybe. If not,
I think the thing for me, I think that the top clubs, I think will go through, but I think everyone will be desperate to go through into the top 8. No one will want the extra 2 games in terms of that qualifying round.
The playoff.
If you're thinking of having a great season, your domestic season, and going far in the Champions League, if you could have 2 free midweeks, in maybe February those games are, I think that's a really important fact, and that's why I think the games will be really competitive all the way to the end, because if you get some really big names in sort of from 9 to 24, they won't want to be in that position.
I forgot about, obviously, Barca, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid on 3 points. That you don't have one of the 3 with 6.
Yeah.
That's a surprise for me.
Favourites to win?
That's
after
early,
2
man.
games?
That's early, man.
Favourites to win the competition or to win the league?
To win the competition.
No, we should be looking at who can actually win the league to start with.
Manchester City.
You think City will win the actual league format?
Yes.
Can I ask you about match day 3? Because there's a couple of interesting fixtures coming up there as well. Barca versus Bayern is perhaps the biggest one that we'll see match day 3, but you've also got Dortmund playing away to Real Madrid, repeat of last season's final. You've got Brest at home against Leverkusen. But Barca Bayern's a good one, especially after that loss of Vincent Kompany now takes on even more importance for him.
Is it Barca Bayern or Bayern Barca? Sorry.
Is it Barca Bayern, everybody? Toddy, Matt?
Barca.
It's at Barca?
Ooh. So what I'm saying is that puts pressure straight early on Bayern Munich. You know, we're talking about this new format. It's a tough game. They'd feel like they have to get something from that. Because you then sort of... And again, if they lost that game, they'd probably still find a way to be between 9 and 24. But the big teams will be desperate to make sure that they get in that top 8. That'll be a big thing for
Bayern losing a game also in the group stage. Doesn't happen often. Oh, group stage, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, same thing, new league phase now, but as it was, group stage.
I was a little bit disappointed with Bayern today, if I'm being totally honest. Thierry called it in a meeting earlier that they're good, but when they face a team in a low block, they find it difficult. I mean, my mate Kompany, I wanted a big night for him tonight. Wasn't meant to be, but if they're going to, get into that top 8, they've got to do a lot better than tonight.